Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and a warm welcome to this week's Walking Wednesday. And the first Walking Wednesday of the decade. I'm going to take this off, it's not raining. So, oh yeah, just realised you haven't seen my short hair yet. I did that a few weeks ago. Oh well, doesn't matter. Point is, Happy New Year 2020 to all. And now it's New Year on everyone's time zone, because it's the afternoon. So yes. This is supposed to be the first video that I did of the year, but I felt like Walking Wednesday wasn't really a good start, but neither's Mario City 3, to be fair, that I just uploaded a few seconds ago. Full disclosure on that video, I actually was going to have Roxy edit that, but because she's MIA, I thought, well, there's no point, because I know her. She's going to stress about it, even though she says that she's going to take a lot of pleasure in actually doing it. It just always ends up being that way. Let's see. I'm at a crossroads again. Which path do I take? Okay. That's beside the point. Speaking of videos, The Mutant Girls Season 1 has concluded. That's 10 months of my life that I'm not going to get back, but I don't want to get back because it was really fun. But also because, it's sprouted into so much more than it really was. I mean, like I said in Final Countdown 6, the Mutant Girl was originally just, a group project between friends. I thought, oh yeah, you know what, I've got people on Discord, and maybe they want to do some voice acting for a series. A lot of them are Aphmau fans, especially the early ones. So of course, voice actors were part of the course, in their entertainment line, and I'd say it worked out mostly fine. I have received criticism over certain audio qualities, certain performances, and certain editing decisions made by me over the time, but that was part of what The Mutant Girl was. It was a learning process. That's what it was set out to be. Just me getting familiar with using Gacha Life on a more consistent level and more of a story-based idea. Because I used to watch a lot of Gacha, actually. A while back, I reacted a lot of the time with It's Nasib and Musical Natasha to their first videos. And yeah, I found that Gacha was, an excellent idea that just wasn't executed in the way that I would address it. And therefore, I got some very strange looks from them when I said I was working on a gacha, but I was doing a script for it. That was the level we were at. There was no script involved. And then I said, oh yeah, well, I'm going to cast you guys as voice actors. And I said, oh, Jacob, you don't have to do that. It's like, yeah, but I kind of want to. Maybe it's not just an experiment on how to do gacha properly, but also how to conduct a show. And then a month later, Roy came up with the idea of starting a company based around that, and it became the primary show that we made. I mean, there have been others. Tesla Nikonov is also a Buttercore production now. Well, technically any roleplay that I do now is under the Buttercore brand, which to me is excellent. I wouldn't want it any other way. But yeah, in terms of the shows that I was trying to plan to do, I might bring more focus to them now. I'll give the Mutant Girl a bit of a rest. I'll give myself a bit of a rest as well, because throughout the week, I've been mostly with family, just hanging out with them, kind of doing the Mutant Girl on the side, and trying to get that out. But at the same time, that's not how it ended up panning out. So it was a mad dash towards the end, and I am shattered. Honestly, I want to go back, you know, watch some YouTube videos and just relax for a few days. As for today, I do want to catch up on Mario 63 because I want to do a Thwomping New Year 2020, and there's one more episode, but honestly that will take like 20 minutes tops to do both of those, because my editing procedure for Mario 63 is well, it doesn't really exist that much. I don't know what I was expecting Rockstar to do in the first place, quite frankly. So I just have to upload one more episode that's already made, record the Thwomping New Year 2020, and be done. Although now I think about it, maybe I should do another one, just episode 20, Thwomping New Year 2020. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Who cares? So today will be my last day stressing about YouTube, but then afterwards I will be probably taking a bit of a break. Every YouTuber takes a break around January. That's partly because of ads and whatnot, but in my case, it's because I really always work myself to death around December for YouTube. I mean, ever since 2015, actually, because I remember promising I was going to do Mario 63, then Fortress Pascal, then Pixelmon, not in that order. I mean, every single day, because I didn't edit my videos back then, really. So I guess in that regard, I was not best prepared for what that would imply, and also again, family, Christmas. I don't know, I always get carried away with things. I prefer having backed up projects versus versus trying to think of other ideas, because sometimes I'll be in a situation where I don't have any videos that I'm really want to be working on. Like in between Walking Wednesdays, there was a few weeks, as I noticed when I was going to Final Countdown 6, where I just did Walking Wednesdays and there was nothing else on the channel, and I didn't like that. So I always try and do at least another video in between those two, because otherwise it's just boring. You know, you don't want to see me walking about like this all the time. You know, I mean, even if it is mildly entertaining. Emphasis on the mildly part. I've ended up over here. We always drive past this place. This way I'm going to be walking back to Godalming. I'm in Crawley, by the way. I always go to my grandmother's house for New Year, and actually, that's I made sure that was going to happen this year, because sometimes it doesn't. Honestly, like maybe other people have plans. Like, you know, Carl's had parties for the past 2 years, and I don't know. Sometimes we just don't end up going. Maybe one person gets sick, and one person doesn't. So actually, I left my Travis and Caitlin pillows as guarantee, and my Harry Potter their Christmas presents that I got, a mug and a glass with a logo on it, here last time we visited. So there was a guarantee we'd be coming back. Yes, I put my Aphmau and my Harry Potter paraphernalia in jeopardy just so we could come back. Honestly, we were probably going to anyway, but I don't know. I don't like to take my chances. Ever since we moved here, we moved to England, it's been more and more inconsistent. Because beforehand, when we lived in Spain, it was the case that we would just end up, what was I going to say? Yeah, we would just end up taking a train from Liverpool all the way down to London. Not to London, to London, then to Three Bridges, which is the station that's closest by. And then we would get picked up, driven over, and we would stay. But yeah, I guess that didn't happen, because obviously we could go back home in between, and we were no longer required to go directly. I'm going to walk down this way. This reminds me of Liverpool already now, because of all of the paved streets and apartment buildings. Whenever I think of Crawley, I never think of it like this. I either think of Crawley Town, which is other direction, gone way past that, or I just think of the kind of the more traditional houses, because actually Crawley was one of the new towns that was built after World War II, pretty sure. So a lot of the houses look very much the same. In fact, I remember one time my cousin Cameron telling me, when we saw a video of housing or something on the TV, he said all houses look like that in England. This is back when I lived in the US and didn't know about that. But yeah, I guess if that's what you're used to, then I guess all houses indeed look like that. He does a lot of travelling now, so I'm sure that his opinion of that has drastically changed. Anything else? Between Christmas and New Year, what exactly has happened? Well, in terms of real life, not really that much. I've just been doing the things that I said I was doing. That's kind of it. Also, I guess working on essays and stuff. But yeah, I think I've come up with a good idea for my creative writing essay. The one that I've had to put off because I just didn't feel inspired to do it. It's not an essay; it's a short story. I'm phrasing it poorly. But yeah, the original story I was going to do, I didn't feel like was actually that good anymore. So I feel like now I've actually come up with a better idea for it. So, in all honesty, that is going to work out. And I have just found a Tesco Express that I did not know existed. If I went to university here, this would be my life, just exploring about and probably visiting my grandmother like every 5 days or so. I don't know. I think that's it for this week, actually. Also because I'm still running out of space, because my WhatsApp, every time there's a video that someone posts in the group chat that I'm in, it starts to take up the storage on my videos. So I don't really have much space to actually record anything else. So in that regard, I'm just going to turn around 180 degrees and head my way back, because this is slightly unfamiliar territory for me. Slightly. I know exactly how to get back. So yeah, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. And on that note, until next time, farewell. And Happy New Year.